Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is lesson 2, compare and order integers. You will find this lesson on page 889 up to page 891 from your book. Here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. You're going to compare and order integers and solve mathematical practices and problem solving related to integers. Let's have a review. When we say integers, these are all of the positive and negative whole numbers. So as you move to the left on the number line, the integers decrease in value. And as you move to the right on the number line, the integers increase in value. So if we're going to compare negative 3 to negative 2, so negative 3 is less than negative 2, negative 2 is less than negative 1, negative 1 is less than 0, and 0 is less than 1, 1 is less than 2, and 2 is less than 3, and so on. Okay? But when you're going to compare 3 to 2, so 3 is greater than 2, 2 is greater than 1, 1 is greater than 0, 0 is greater than negative 1, negative 1 is greater than negative 2, and negative 2 is greater than negative 3. Again, as you move to the left on the number line, the integers decrease in value, and as you move to the right on the number line, the integers increase in value. So remember that one. Now, let's analyze this problem. Write the integers negative 7, positive 4, negative 2, and positive 5 in order from least to greatest. So we all know that the negative numbers are the least number than the positive. Okay, so we have two negative numbers and we have two positive numbers. So in order you to understand easily, we need to use a number line in order to identify which is the least and which is the greatest. So let's analyze these two students' work. For Grace's work, Grace used a number line with 0, okay, to order the integers horizontally. So as you can see, this is the 0 at the center in between the positive integers and the negative integers. Then what she did is she plotted negative 7. So this is negative 7. So from 0, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the other one is negative 2. The other one is 0. Then positive 4 and 5. So what are the given again? Negative 7, positive 4, negative 2, and 5. So 0 is not included. Okay, so negative 7, negative 2, 4, and 5. And the instruction is you're going to identify or arrange them from least to greatest. So always remember, okay, the rule. What is the rule? As you move to the left on the number line, the integers decrease in value. So the least one is negative 7, followed by negative 2, followed by 4, and the greatest is positive 5. Okay, so that's for Grace's work. Now, for Gabriella's work, Gabriella uses a thermometer with 0 to order the integers vertically. So as you can see, this is 0, and all numbers going up are positive, and all numbers going down are negative integers. Okay, so she plotted negative 4, positive 4, positive 5, negative 2, and negative 7. And she identified also that the greatest is positive 5 and the least is negative 7. So as you can see, this is horizontal and this is vertical, but still they have the same answer, okay, in arranging, okay, the integers from least to greatest. Okay, now, how can you compare and order integers? The table shows the low temperatures during a cold week. Find which day had the lowest temperature. Then order the temperatures from least to greatest. So you can use a number line to help compare and order integers. So the given, this is the data. Day, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Monday, 3 degrees centigrade, okay, or 3 degrees Celsius. Tuesday, negative 6 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, 5 degrees Celsius. Thursday, 1 degree Celsius. And Friday, negative 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the first step is you're going to create a number line. The number line, 0 must be at the center, and the numbers going to the right are positive, and the numbers going to the left are negative. Then after that, you're going to plot the data. The data that we have are negative 6, this is negative 6, negative 5, okay, positive 1, positive 3, and positive 5. So, when comparing integers on a number line, the integers that is farthest to the left, which digit or which integer is farthest to the left? That is negative 6. That is the least one. Okay, so negative 6 is farther to the left than negative 5, so negative 6 is less. So it was colder on Tuesday than on Friday. Why Tuesday than on Friday? Let's go back here. Because Tuesday is negative 6 and Friday is negative 5. Okay, so negative 6 is colder than negative 5. Okay, so you can use symbol to compare integers. Right? Negative 6 is less than negative 5, or negative 5 is greater than negative 6. Still, the greater number or the greater integer is negative 5 if you compare to negative 6. Now, integer values on a number line increase as you move from left to right. And the temperature farthest to the left is negative 6. Moving left to right, you can write the temperatures from least to greatest. So how are we going to write? So the least is negative 6, followed by negative 5, followed by positive 1, 3, and 5. If you're going to arrange this from greatest to least, so from right to left. Okay, here is from what? From left to right. If it is least to greatest. But if it is greatest to least, you need to reverse from right to left. So it should be positive 5, 3, 1, negative 5, and negative 6. So since the instruction is you're going to arrange them from least to greatest, so this is the correct answer. So Tuesday was the coldest day because Tuesday is negative 6 degrees Celsius. Now, it's negative 7 to the right, to the left of negative 2 on a number line. What does that tell you about their values? So obviously, negative 7 is to the left of negative 2. So negative 7 is less than negative 2. Number 2. If a positive integer a is greater than positive integer b, is the opposite of a greater than or less than the opposite of b? Explain your answer. So the opposite of A is less than the opposite of B. Why? Because on the number line, the opposite of A is farther to the left of 0 than the opposite of B. Next, in the table on the previous page, which day had the warmest temperature? So if we're going back to here, warmest temperature obviously is positive 5, or that is 5 degrees Celsius, right? That is the warmest because the coldest is negative 6, followed by negative 5, followed by positive 1, then positive 3, then positive 5, okay? Or 5 degrees. So it means Wednesday is the warmest, okay? So next question, question number 4. 7. Let's use the less than, greater than, or equal to compare. So positive 7 and negative 12. Of course, positive is always the bigger if you're going to compare positive and negative. So next, they are both negative. If they are both negative, the least number in negative is always the bigger. Next, let's continue. We have negative 8 and 0. So negative 8 and 0, if you're going to use the number line, 0 is at the center of positive and negative. So 0 is greater. So negative 8 is less than 0. Next, negative multiplied by negative 2, that becomes positive 2. So positive 2 compared to negative 2, so the answer is positive 2 is greater than negative 2. Next, let's order the numbers from least to greatest. So if I'm going to use the number line, if this is my number line, this is 0, okay, this is 5, after 5, that is positive 5, negative 6 must be here, and negative 7. So, which is farthest from 0? Okay, the farthest is negative 7, so that is the least. So negative 7, negative 6, and positive 5. So from least to greatest, it should be negative 7, negative 6, and positive 5. So the same thing in question number 9. So the least is negative 6, followed by negative 2, and the greatest is positive 8. Question number 10. So before you arrange this one, you need to change this first. This is negative multiplied by negative, that is positive 15. Okay, so you have negative 21, positive 15, and negative 12. So which one is the least? Of course, the farthest from 0. Okay, going to the left. Okay, that is the least. So we have negative 21 followed by negative 12 and negative multiplied by negative 15. Okay, next, number 11. 3, negative 19, and 11. So the answer is negative 19 is the least, followed by negative 3, followed by positive 3, and positive 11 is the greatest. Next, positive 5, negative 18. So positive 5 is greater than negative 18. Next, negative multiplied by negative 7, that is positive 7. So positive multiplied by positive compared to positive 7, that is equal. 0 and 9. Okay, so obviously 9 is greater. 0 is less than 9. 18 and 9, of course 18 is greater than 9. Negative 19 and negative 23. The answer is negative 19 is greater than negative 23. 4 and negative 6, so the positive is greater than negative. Negative 25 and negative 32. Okay, so the answer is negative 25 is greater than negative 32. And negative 1 and 3, the answer is negative 1 is less than positive 3. Order the numbers from least to greatest. Okay, so the least one is negative 8, followed by negative 1, positive 9, and positive 11. Number 21, negative 21, negative 3, 12, 19. 22, negative 10, negative 4, negative 2, positive 4, positive 14, and positive 17. Then negative 5, negative 4, positive 3, positive 6, positive 7. Question number 24, we have negative 37, negative 3, positive 8, positive 11, positive 12, and positive 15. And number 25, negative 21, negative 6, positive 7, positive 23, positive 43, and positive 57. That is how to arrange from least to greatest. If you're going to arrange from greatest to least, you just simply reverse. So it should be positive 11, positive 9, negative 1, then negative 8, and so on. Question number 26 to 28. Let's use the table on the right side. Okay, so the data, we have the names of the players. We have Martha, par score, 0 par, Madison, negative 2, Tom, negative 3, Emma, positive 4, Ben, positive 1, Kinsey, negative 4, and Jackson, 6. So from this data, let's answer question numbers 26 to 28. In miniature golf, the lowest score wins. Scores can be compared to par, which is the number of strokes set for the course. So list the top 5 finishers in order from first place to 5th place. Okay, so the correct answer is Kinsey is the first place. Okay, because the why Kinsey is the first place? Because it's stated here that the lowest score wins. So the lowest score is -4, which is the least. So that's why Kinsey, okay, is the first place. Followed by Tom, which is -3. Okay, followed by Madison, -2, followed by Martha, Martha is 0, okay, and Ben is 1. So it means you just simply arrange them from least to greatest. Now, 27. Which players' scores are opposite? Do we have an opposite scores from the given data? Okay, yes, we have. It should be Kinsey and Emma because the other one is positive and the other one is negative and they are both 4. So which player's score is farther from 0 on a number line that Kinsey's score? So the farther from 0 is Jackson. Okay, because Jackson is positive 6. So it means there are 6 units from 0. Just the number line. Variables on the number line represent integers. Order the variables from least to greatest value. So the given that we have is this one. We have x, we have z, and we have y. So which one is the least? Of course, the least is x, followed by z, and followed by y. That's why the answer is x, z, y. If we're going to arrange them or order them from least to greatest. Number 30, write a statement using greater than, less than to compare x and the opposite of y when x is equivalent to -7 and y is equivalent to 4. Then explain your answer. So x is less than -y. Why x is less than -y? Because x is -7 and y is 4. So it means x, which is -7, is less than +4. So the opposite of y, which is 4, is -4, okay? And -7 is less than -4. 31. Avery wrote her friends' game scores in order from least to greatest. What did she write? So which one is the correct order of the integers, set of integers from least to greatest? So the correct answer is letter D. -9, -7, -4, 6, and 10. Why letter A is not the correct answer? Because the least must be -9. Here, the least must be -9. Here, the least must be -9. Okay? Next, 32. Which number sentence is true? -18 and -14. So -18 must be less than, okay, -14, because -14 is greater than -18. -29 and -27. So -29 is less than -27. That is correct. Now 4 and -4. So 4 is greater than -4. And this one, negative multiplied by -5 is +5. So +5 must be less than negative. -5 or +5 rather must be less than +7. That's why the correct answer is letter B. So that's it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.